It's a sutra on mindful breathing that we start this morning from yesterday. And then this sutra, sutra of the four establishment of mindfulness, the four domain of to bring our awareness. So this session would be a kind of workshop that we can really experience the teaching. See? So we will start with 3 sound the bell. We just enjoy our breathing, enjoy our togetherness and stillness inside. The warmness. So because mindfulness is a kind of energy, and in other words, we heard about the Buddha nature. And each of us has a Buddha nature, meaning that we all have this seed of mindfulness. And the practice is to cultivate and to make it grow, to water it. To water this seed of mindfulness and to make it grow. And we'll see and why we have to cultivate mindfulness. But you know, certainly already. Why do we need to cultivate that? So maybe can I invite Ira to read? Maybe I will tell you when to stop. Maybe the first chapter, please.
Discourse on the 4 establishments of mindfulness. I heard these words of the Buddha one time when he was living at Kammasatthata, a market town of the Kuru people. The Buddha addressed the bhikshus. Oh, bhikshus! Discourse on the 4 establishments of mindfulness. I heard these words of the Buddha one time when he was living at Kammasatthata, a market town of the Kuru people. The Buddha addressed the bhikshus. O bhikshus! And the bhikshus replied, Venerable Lord. The Buddha said, Bhikshus, there is a most wonderful way to help living beings realize purification, overcome directly grief and sorrow, end pain and anxiety, travel the right path, and realize nirvana. This way is the 4 establishments of mindfulness. What are the 4 establishments? Bhikshu, a practitioner, remains established in the observation of the body in the body, diligent, with clear understanding, mindful, having abandoned every craving and every distaste for this life. He remains established in the observation of the feelings in feelings, diligent, with clear understanding, mindful, having abandoned every craving and every distaste for this life. He remains established in the observation of the mind in the mind, diligent, with clear understanding, mindful, having abandoned every craving and every distaste for this life. He remains established in the observation of the objects of mind in the objects of mind, diligent, with clear understanding, mindful, having abandoned every craving and every distaste for this life.
So, you see there's four establishment. The body, the feelings, the observation of the mind, and then the observation of the object of the mind. So the first establishment is really the whole body. This is something that matter. And 3 others, the feelings, the observation of the mind, or what we will see as kind of called mental formations. And then the object of the mind is consciousness. So the 3 others is the domain of mental, of mind, you see. So, you see, now we will, today I think we will emphasize on the body. And the second part of this sutra, we start with the body and we start with the mindful breathing. Okay? Do you mind read
Sure.
you know, until just the 3 first, and then I'm breathing out a short breath, just so that to really.
The first 3.
The first, the second, and the third.
Breath.
Yeah. And we will listen to one sound the bell first.
Yes.
See, each time we cultivate this habit of coming back to our breathing and enjoy and relax.
And how does a practitioner remain established in the observation of the body in the body? She goes to the forest, to the foot of a tree, or to an empty room, sits down cross-legged in the lotus position, holds her body straight, and establishes mindfulness in front of her. She breathes in, aware that she is breathing in. She breathes out, aware that she is breathing out. When she breathes in a long breath, she knows, I am breathing in a long breath. When she breathes out a long breath, she knows, I am breathing out a long breath. When she breathes in a short breath, she knows I am breathing in a short breath. When she breathes out a short breath, she knows I am breathing out a short breath. She uses the following practice. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. Just as a skilled potter knows when he makes a long turn on the wheel, I am making a long turn, and knows when he makes a short turn. I am making a short turn. So a practitioner, when she breathes in a long breath, knows I am breathing in a long breath. And when she breathes in a short breath, she knows I am breathing in a short breath. When she breathes out a long breath, knows I am breathing out a long breath. And when she breathes out a short breath, knows I am breathing out a short breath.
So you see, if we, in the sutra on mindful breathing, we start also with awareness of the breath. Like this morning, see, we start first to feel, to notice, to know, to recognize it is in-breath, and to feel it. Not I'm thinking about my in-breath, but I feel. I feel it in my body, the air coming in, and the air going out. And then, like this morning, when we are aware of the whole in-breath, and with the whole out-breath, so it's like the length, you see, in this sutra, whether this in-breath is the whole length or just half, short or long, I'm stick with my awareness from the very beginning to the end of my in-breath, and then I stick, follow up my out-breath during the whole time of the out-breath. So this is cultivating the mindfulness of the breathing during the whole time. And so at this moment, I'm quite concentrated, and all my concentration is on, I'm developing not only mindfulness, but at the same time the concentration on the breath. I'm not what I will do next to this. I'm not sticking. Get up and just gently, okay. I notice that my mind just get up for a thought. Then I just come back again, continue to follow up my in-breath and out-breath. So this is like an overlap with him. So those two sutras are very intertwined. And then you see, this morning we are practicing also being aware of our body. The whole body, my sitting posture. And because we start with the breath, so it's quite easier to just feel the breath. And because the breath engage our body. The abdomen, the chest, the nose. And those who practice yoga, they breathe with the body. You breathe with the body, right? So when we just focus on the breathing, and our breathing becomes smoother, soothing, and because the breathing engages the body, then the body starts also to calm down, to settle. You see, so that's why I'm aware of my own body, and then I calm my body. But it doesn't have to be something active. Passively, the body will settle by itself with the breathing becoming smoother. And I hope you have experienced this morning and even now when you listen to the bell and you just go back. But we can help also by reminding to drop our shoulders, to offer to ourselves a gentle smile. That helps to relax our face. And just relaxing our face will help to relax our body also. Okay. Well, I invite you, if you could continue, so she use the following practice to maybe the two next chapter. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where?
Just the two next. This
Just
one and the other.
two?
But the other one continue until the next page. The other one.
Until this.
So maybe this another chapter.
To awareness on movements.
Aware position of his body, and you will continue the next, just the next paragraph.
Okay.
Oh, just hold it.
Just hold is okay. Like a microphone. Just to be close.
She uses the following practice. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my body. Moreover, when a practitioner walks, he is aware, I am walking. When he is standing, he is aware, I am standing. When he is sitting, he is aware, I am sitting. When he is lying down, he is aware, I am lying down. In whatever position his body happens to be, he is aware of the position of his body. Moreover, when the practitioner is going forward or backward, he applies his full awareness to going forward or backward. When he looks in front or looks behind, bends down or stands up, he also applies full awareness to what he is doing. He applies full awareness to wearing a sanghai robe or carrying the alms bowl. When he eats or drinks, chews or savors food, he applies full awareness to all this. When passing excrement or urinating, he applies full awareness to this. When he walks, stands, lies down, sits, sleeps or wakes up, speaks or is silent, he shines his awareness on all this.
Thank you. So this is all what we are doing, and we will do the whole days here. Like that. So just listen to one sound of the bell. we will apply it. We experiment right away. So I would propose that, you see, there's a 4 position of our body. Lying, sitting, standing, and walking. So we will practice. So whether you can grab a mat so that you lie down, or you can lie down on the floor, and we will start to experiment those 4 positions of the body. Huh? So we are aware of the contact point of our body with the ground. You see, that could be our heels, our legs, our bottom, the back, the shoulders, the rear, the occiput, the rear of our head, and just coming back to our breathing, our arms, contact our arms with the ground. So, in this position, lying position, the practitioner meditates on her very own body from the soles of the feet upwards, and then from the hair on top of the head downwards. Just feel our body, the contact of our body with the ground, and just feel our breathing, in breath and out breath, and then relax. We can scan our body from the head to the feet. I'm aware of my body in the space, in this lying position. Can move a little bit each legs and its arms to feel really the contact with each part of my body to the ground. I'm very aware of my body and my posture, lying posture. Breathing in, I'm aware of my body, and breathing out, I relax my body, I calm my body. starting of the movement. Because I will get up, but first, please turn to the left, be aware, and then turn to the left, okay? And then I start to push with the left hands, starting to see and really be aware of each movement. Okay, so this is the intermediate position. Now, the practitioner is still aware, and I stand up. You see? And then I can sit down and be aware really of each movement. And I just put. So first posture, lying, then intermediate, and then now the sitting. Sitting we already, but we can still be more aware of with one sound of the bell. Just come back to our breathing and be aware of our good posture in the space. Feel well now sitting on the chair and the contact with our feet with the cushion and with the ground. With this posture, I make a quick check-up, a scan on my head, to my face, my forefront, my face, relax, my shoulders, relax, my back, upright, but relax at the waist, the lumbar area. Can feel my bottom, the hardness of the chair, stiffness. And feel my legs and arms. And I can feel my body in the sitting posture, in the space. With all those four posture of the body, lying, sitting, standing, walking, I am coming back to the what we call the proprioception, the sense of the body in space. Okay, just check up, checking the head, the neck, the shoulders, the back, thigh and legs. And then the next is the standing. So we are aware when we stand up, just aware of each movement, how, and we do automatically, but now we just be aware how we take, we push on the legs and our weight on the feet, and we can stand up. Okay, now we are practicing being aware of the standing position. See? The same, we come back to our breathing and drop our shoulders. And we can feel our balance and which part of the feet is touching the ground. Our toes, our heels, can close our eyes a bit and to feel our body in the space. Can bend a little bit our knees to feel more the weight. Please bend a bit your knees. Just feel. Now, from the standing, please you will experiment walking barefoot so that we really use the cushion, the skin cushion, to feel the ground. So this is the last part of posture, lying, sitting, standing, and now walking. So maybe it's better like we walk, we turn outward, and each of us will walk. We make like 3 steps forward and 3 steps backward. Okay? So this, I will wait. We will start with the one small sound of that. So really, so like now we will practice by slow walking. That we will practice, we will have opportunity to practice this evening also. So, like, we are aware of the movement, like lifting foot, and then we feel our feet, like that, and the other feet start movement, and we really can feel the movement and be aware of each step. So this is it's easier when we do each each step like that. But then the walking meditation outside is another kind of practice because we cannot talk like that the whole time. But now we slow down to really feel, because this is the fourth posture, and we experiment. Okay, experiment. So please turn, and then with the small sound of the bell, we can do 3 or 5 steps. Please wait, and we give the start. So we will feel that our body is moving forward, and then take the step backward. But so you need to be aware when we go backward also, and to really be mindful, not to fall. So really each step. So. So we can combine one step with the in breath and the other step with the out breath. Okay. And now backward, but without looking backward. Just be aware. And maybe some hesitancy. Lifting, closing. Okay, please start. And come back mindfully to our seat. And just sit down mindfully, be aware of this. And you trust yourself when you go backward. Okay, listen to one sound of the hand. So, are we ready to practice moonwalker now? So you see, and then after that, there's a meditation on the components of the whole body. Like we are composed of the earth element, air element, fire element, and then different organs in different parts of our body. But it's quite detailed. So next, what interesting for us to experience is after the body, the feelings. So maybe, Iran, could you read the third chapter, please, about the feelings?
It's a clip.
Bhikshus, how does a practitioner remain established in the observation of the feelings in the feelings? Whenever the practitioner has a pleasant feeling, she is aware, I'm experiencing a pleasant feeling. The practitioner practices like this for all the feelings, whether they are pleasant, painful, or neutral, observing when they belong to the body or when they belong to the mind. This is how the practitioner remains established in the observation of the feelings in the feelings, observation of the feelings from within or from without, or observation of the feelings both from within and from without. She remains established in the observation of the process of coming to be in the feelings, or the process of observation, or the process of dissolution in the feelings, or both in the process of coming to be and the process of dissolution. Or she is mindful of the fact there is feeling here, until understanding and full awareness come about. She remains established in the observation, free, not caught in any worldly consideration. That is how to practice observation of the feelings in the feelings, O Bhikshus.
So, in feelings, there is physical feelings and there is psychological feelings. Like pain is a physical feelings, painful. Sadness is, whereas sadness is more mental feeling, psychological feelings. You see? And the thing is the practice is to recognize it. There is feeling here, there is pain here, there is sadness here. Recognizing it. That means that put our mind in there. So, do we like massage? Everybody like massage. Huh? So, we will experience these pleasant feelings. How about you make a pair? And first, one pair, you pair, okay? And you will just massage you touch the person. Well, where she like? From here, I would say. Just this part, that would be the neck. So you just massage, and so that the other person. So when you are ready, I will start with the small sound of the bell, and you can give the gentleness of the skin contact and the touching to the other person, and the other person start to, we are. She remains established in the observation of the process of coming to be, and then we will feel that when the other person Like that would be the shoulders. Maybe it's easier. The shoulders, we feel a pleasant feeling is coming. And it's while the other person continue the massage, it's there. You notice that? Continue to breathing. So that's always the breathing, the mindful breathing help us to recognize the feeling. The breathing in, I know that the massage starts and I feel pleasant. And while the massage continues, I keep going on with this pleasant feeling and feeling. And when it stops, okay, maybe it's remain a certain time. And then, okay, this pleasant feeling no more there because the massage stops. Okay? So you turn to your back to the person next to you, and the other person can pose his hands to your shoulders.
Only when you feel comfortable. I think it's. Feel free to choose. If you don't feel, don't do that. Yeah.
So I do by myself. So please, right hand, you just pause. Please notice part of our shoulders is the most pleasant or the less pleasant. Please stop. And now with the sound of the bell, come back to our breathing. And notice if this pleasant feeling is still there or it's become more neutral. Can we switch? Have all pleasant feelings. We are not attached to pleasant feelings. We need to now experience also, because one day or another we will experience illness, and old age. Yeah. So we need to prepare. Okay, let's experiment unpleasant feeling. Okay, you can bear it.
It depends.
So, our partner will pinch us. Unless if you feel not pleasant. Like, so, pinch, okay? And you just experience the start and the intensity, but maybe don't shout. Yeah? So we feel this is the unpleasant feeling. But you know, when you get on, there will be worse unpleasant feelings. Now just pinch. So you're the one who receives, you can just close your eyes and feel the unpleasant feeling. Sometimes when we walk barefoot, we can step on the spine, things like that. That is unpleasant. But now it's okay, just experience. So, partner, please way, huh? You just first you put first, and when the bell after breathing, and then you can squeeze, but not make the bruise, huh? Please put your fingers first to feel, and so we breathe first. Okay, we switch. Please squeeze. Breathing in, I am aware. That is an unpleasant feeling. This is an unpleasant feeling. And breathing out, I smile to this unpleasant feeling. And just be there from this unpleasant feeling. Please release. So now without the pinching, how you feel?
Relieved.
Yeah, relief. You see, if there's no pinching, how would you feel? Feel like okay, it's nothing happened. It's neutral, okay? But when there's an unpleasant feeling and when it's released, it could be a pleasant feeling, not to have an unpleasant feeling, right? So, in our daily life, we have more than 80% of the time, or 80% of the feelings that's neutral. When you sit here, okay, nothing happened. I'm not happy or rather suffering. This is neutral. But the secret of the happiness is to transform those unpleasant feelings, neutral feeling, to pleasant feeling, to nourish our joy and happiness. Like, so this is just we talk about physical feeling, but there is also psychological feelings. So whether it is sadness, feeling of agitation, restlessness, but my practice is just breathing in and recognize it. This is a feeling of sadness, this is a feeling of restlessness, and I'm befriend with it. I don't need to reject it. Whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, this is part of me. So I accept and I befriend it. And the secret, and when there's no pleasant or pleasant, there's neutral, I recognize, right now I don't have toothache, I don't have cancer, I don't have, rheumatism or pain. Okay, so I should be happy. Yeah. So I'm happy not to have so that I will have more opportunity to be joyful. And so the practice is on one side to recognize the suffering, or the emotion or the feelings. But on the other side also I can water positive emotion, I can water my joy and happiness. And just the fact that I recognize that I have very good conditions to be happy, like I still have relative good health, still have youth, young, good physical conditions. These are really a very important condition of happiness. So I can really enjoy it. See? So, and then you have the mind is what we call the mental formation, the third establishment of mindfulness, is what is happening in our mind. So what we feelings is one mental formation. Formation is what is called, there's a lot of conditions that make it come. You need your partner to pinch you to make the unpleasant feelings come up. So mental formation, like our anger, our jealousy, our joy, our happiness, that is a lot of conditions to come together and then make it pop up, happen, water. So today, you see, the basic, but because what is in the domain of the psychological and the mental field is more subtle. It's energy, so you cannot really touch it, you just feel. So it's more difficult to work with that, to practice with that. That's why the basic practice is to come back to our body first. Body is something we can touch, we can feel. The breath is something we can feel also. So that we cultivate this habit with practice, with training, to really be mindful of our body. And with this, when we are used to this training, and when something in our mind pops up, then it's easier breathing in and recognize my mental formation of anger, of irritation, of joy. And so I will catch it easily, and I will not be driven by it, by our anger or by our irritation. And I can smile with it and take care of it. So this is the whole practice, a life practice. Okay, so we listen to one sound of the bell, and then maybe there's just 5 minutes for some recollecting, if you can share.